All right, let's talk about tax season in Canada. For a lot of us, it's not just about filling out forms, right? It's about that potential payday, the tax refund. So today we're going to break down exactly how you get that money from the moment you file to when it hits your bank account.
So, are you one of the many Canadians hoping to get a little cash back from the government this year? Yeah, I thought so. Well, you're in the right place. We're going to cover everything you need to know to make this whole thing as quick and painless as possible. First things first. We all love the idea of getting a tax refund. But what is it exactly? Before we jump into the how-tos and the timelines, let's make sure we're all on the same page about the basics.
Let's get one thing straight. A tax refund, it's not free money. It's your money. All it means is that you overpaid your taxes during the year. See, your employer takes tax off each paycheck, but they might not know about all your deductions and credits. So you've basically given the government an interest-free loan, and your refund is just them paying you back.
You can think of it as a pretty simple math problem. The CRA figures out the total tax you're supposed to pay. Then they subtract all the tax credits you're eligible for. If the amount you already paid is more than that final number, bam, the difference is your refund.
And this really is the most important rule of the game. You can guess, you can hope, but you won't know for sure, and you certainly won't get any money until you actually do your taxes. You have to file your return to claim that refund. It's as simple as that.
Okay, so you've done the hard part. You've filed your taxes. Now for the million-dollar question. When do I get my money? Let's check out the official timelines from the CRA.
Okay, this is a big one. How you file makes a massive difference. I mean, look at this. If you file online, the CRA's goal is to get you your refund within about 2 weeks. 2 weeks. But if you go old school and mail in a paper return, you could be waiting up to 8 weeks. That's a huge difference, right?
And this isn't just theoretical, it has a real impact. Think about Gerard. He filed his taxes online and had his refund in his account weeks before his mom got hers just because she used the paper method. So, if getting your money quickly is important to you, going digital is a no-brainer.
Filing online is definitely the first step to a speedy refund, but there's one more trick up your sleeve to get that money even faster. It all comes down to how you choose to get paid.
You've basically got two options here, direct deposit or a paper check. And direct deposit is hands down the fastest, most secure way to go. The money just appears in your bank account. No waiting for the mail to come, no worrying about a lost check. It's just done. And setting it up is super easy. You can do it online through your CRA My Account, which is probably the slickest way. A lot of banks even let you sign up through their own online banking sites, or you can still mail in a form if you want. Seriously, spending a few minutes on this can save you days of waiting. All right, let's talk about a situation that can be kind of stressful. You finally get your refund, but wait a minute. The number isn't what you thought it would be. So what gives? Okay, before you start to worry, just know there's almost always a clear-cut explanation. The CRA actually sends you a special document that lays out all their calculations step by step. The document you're looking for is called the Notice of Assessment, or NOA. Think of it as your cheat sheet for understanding your refund. It'll show you exactly what changes the CRA made to your return. And hey, sometimes it's good news. Maybe they found some tuition credits you forgot to claim, which means your refund could actually go up. Now, there are also times when the CRA can legally hold on to your refund. This usually happens if you owe the money from a previous year or if you have other government debts like outstanding student loans. And fun fact, if your refund is $2 or less, they just won't send it. But here's something really important to know, just for your peace of mind. The CRA can use your refund to pay your debts, but they will never ever take it to pay off someone else's debt, not even your spouse's. Your refund is yours and yours alone. Okay, last but definitely not least, let's talk about staying safe. Tax season is like Christmas for scammers, so you gotta know the red flags and where to get real help if you need it. Everyone, listen up because this is super important. The CRA will never, and I mean never, send you an email or a text message with a clickable link to get your refund. If you see a message like that, it is 100% a scam every single time. Just to be crystal clear, it doesn't matter if it's an email, a text, or an instant message. Any communication with a link claiming to be about your refund is fake. Scammers use these to try and steal your personal and banking info. Just don't click them. It's also really important to know how the CRA pays you. There are only two ways: direct deposit into your bank account or a check in the mail. That's it.
They won't send you an Interact e-transfer. They definitely won't pay you in Bitcoin. If someone offers that, it's a scam. Now, if you do need to call the CRA for legitimate help, just be ready. To make sure they're talking to the right person, they're going to ask you some questions to verify your identity. So have your social insurance number, your full name, your address, and maybe a copy of your tax return nearby. It'll make the call go a whole lot smoother.
So there you have it. That's the whole process in a nutshell, from what a refund even is to getting it quickly and safely. You've got all the key info now. At the end of the day, if the government owes you money, it's just sitting there. So with your potential refund just waiting to be claimed, the only real question left is, have you filed yet?